Hey, what's the deal? I just want to tell the parents, the grandparents, the siblings, the aunties and the uncles and all that, right? Don't wait until you are forced to care. Don't wait until you are forced to feel to become proactive in trying to reduce and combat the increasing levels of gang violence. You understand what I'm saying? Don't wait until it's your loved one. You know what I mean? Don't wait until it's your son, your neighbor, somebody that you care for. You shouldn't be forced to feel. You shouldn't be forced to give a fuck about putting forth an effort to try to reduce this shit. You feel me? I noticed that a lot of OGs that were influential in their gangs, they like to be praised about teaching niggas the game and doing this and doing that. But when motherfuckers say, oh, the OGs has a major hand in what the fuck is going on, they don't like to say that. A lot of these OG niggas don't like to be demonized. It's not a motherfucking demonize you. It's just stating facts. You niggas taught us the game, right? When y'all passed us the game, shit, we took that shit and ran with it. The generation under us seen us and we gave them what y'all gave us. Yes, the streets is fucked up. Yes, a lot of these youngsters is disobedient. Yes, some of these youngsters got behavioral problems, mental problems. Yes, it's crazy right now. Fucking right. But you can't compare the level of destruction, the level of damage that y'all did in the 80s and the 90s to what these youngsters... You can't compare the level of damage, the pain, the trauma that you guys contributed to the communities in the 70s, 80s, and 90s to what the fuck these youngsters is doing. Because back then, the murder rate was higher. It was more people getting killed, more people getting shot, funerals being shot up, candlelight visuals being shot up, homes being shot up. Every day, if you was born, if you was raised through the 80s and the 90s, every day. Oh, you heard Miss Wooty Whoop's son got killed last night. Or you know Wooty Whoop from down the street got shot. Or you know they came through here shooting last night. Or you know Wooty Whoop that we used to go to school with, or the church member or sister Wooty Whoop, her son got killed, her grandson got shot. Or you know Wooty Whoop is in jail. And it was that damn near every motherfucking day. Coming up in the 80s and the 90s. The killing has decreased. The killing has decreased in our communities, right? Now it has increased by 25%. Currently, Los Angeles County, or Los Angeles, has more homicides than the nation leading city, which is Chicago. It's more murders being committed in Los Angeles right now. And we idly sit back and don't do nothing. Me, I'm going to talk my shit. Me, I'm going to speak up for peace. Me, I'm going to push my issue. Me, I'm going to try to highlight the reputable youngsters and try to get them to see the severity and what the fuck we doing by being disenfranchised, disunified, and insensitive towards one another. Like, you feel me? I'm going to speak up. Because in the actuality, reality, the shit that I was taught by the killers, by the gangsters, by my daddies, the shit I seen my uncles and them doing, all that shit, played a major factor in the violence that I inflicted on my own community. Now, whether I taught a youngster directly or indirectly how to be a gangster, shit, I'm obligated to try to fix that shit. And I'm not even a fucking OG. I'm not no OG. I'm still kind of young. I'm in my 30s. But I see the severity of our actions and the pain that we inflicted on one another. And I see the importance of us unifying and stop killing each other. I see that we losing, man. Like, you OGs need to step the fuck up. Because motherfuckers be like, oh, them youngsters don't listen. These youngsters is this and youngsters is that. These niggas is your sons and your grandsons' age. And in most of these cases, these niggas is your motherfucking sons and your grandsons. Your nephews, your little cousins. Nigga, get out there and holler at them. Open that line of communication between these different hoods. Because I don't give a fuck where you from. You can call me on Mike, on Steve, or you call me. If it's a situation, I'm going to do my best to resolve that shit. If I can't resolve that shit, I'm going to let you know, hey, the homies ain't fucking with it. This is what it is, or this is what it is, or this is they stipulations. They willing to be cool, but tell your little homies don't be driving up and down, doing this and flashing gang signs and all this and all that. But one of the biggest things that we facing right now that's perpetuating this shit is the social media shit. Niggas want to get on social media and start disrespecting niggas. Disrespecting niggas' dead homies and shit. That's some shit that we got to address. That's some shit that we got to contest. You don't got to get on social media and be a gangster because it ain't gangster to get on social media and do gangster shit. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. We need programs. We need services. We need outlets, man. We in Los Angeles, California, man. We in Los Angeles, the entertainment capital. How the fuck do we get these kids in better positions and situations to where they can earn enough money, to where they can get gainful employment and earn enough money to become property owners, independent business owners? How do we get them? How do we motivate them to further their education? But a continued education ain't for everybody. How do we get them to see themselves outside of being a gangster? How the fuck do we change that narrative? That's the thing. We watch all these mafia movies. We call each other, we embrace names like Capone, Luciano, Lucci, Bugsy, all this shit, right? But why we don't accept that the mafia start putting money up to make sure that they kids didn't have to become a part of the family? They sent their kids to school to be doctors, lawyers, attorneys, productive members of society. We are allowing our kids to join the game, be part of the hood. Like, when the fuck we gonna break the cycle? We either change the narrative in regards to gang banging, or we stop letting our kids, our cousins, our nephews, our little kinfolks and shit join the set. If the set is counterproductive to progress, to having a meaningful life, then we gotta stop letting these young niggas join the set, cuz. We either change the narrative or stop letting these niggas join the set. Nah, can't be from the set no more. No more. This the last generation right here. After that, it's all on y'all. If y'all want to go start y'all own shit like Raymond Washington did when he couldn't join the avenues, then shit, that's on y'all. But we stopping this shit right here, right now. Or we need to stand the fuck up and be proactive, cuz. Yeah, I'm calling out the OGs, the double OGs, the triple OGs to be proactive, cuz. We got this shit from you niggas. We ain't wake up and say, you know what, today I'm going to be a Crip. No, nigga, the fuck? We seen you niggas cripping in blood, cuz, and we embrace that shit. Because we looking up to y'all niggas. In life, we try to emulate, replicate what we think is successful, what we think is popular, what we think is relevant. We thought you niggas was successful, popular, and relevant. So we emulated as best we could you niggas' lifestyle. And that's just the truth of the matter, cuz. But these are the conversations that we need to have that niggas don't want to participate and be involved in. And it's not about placing the blame, cuz. It's about acceptance. Seeing that we fucked up, we didn't have this shit right. Let's go back to the drawing board and get this shit together. How the fuck are we a part of corporate America, but we're not a part of corporate America? They got movies about our lives, exploitation. They got movies about our lives, our pain, our struggle, our hardship, our loss, our fucked up condition, our fucked up lifestyles. They capitalizing off this shit. It's $1 billion motherfucking industry to be a Crip or to be a motherfucking Blood. And the ignorance, the destruction, the violence is perpetuated by these people that are in a position of power that's getting these for lack of a better term, African-American artists to glorify and commercialize beating and putting down and degrading our women, killing, victimizing, and maiming one another, selling dope, taking dope, being addicts. Shit, we got to put pressure on them motherfuckers too. We need them out of our community. Universal, all these other major, you know, distribution places and shit where niggas go and get these deals and they come with the standards. Or we want you to rap about this. This is what we want to hear because this is what the streets love. The streets don't love that shit. You think motherfuckers love going outside and seeing they loved ones with their motherfucking brains blew out? Holes all in their motherfucking body? You think motherfuckers love going outside and seeing their motherfucking mama pushing a basket because she have a substance dependency issue and she need healing because she was molested, raped as a little girl and she can't cope without the dope? You think motherfuckers love getting them phone calls from their daddy because this nigga got life? Because we been hoodwinked and bamboozled? You think we love that shit? We don't love that shit. We trying to get out of that shit. But y'all casting these motherfucking spells through these motherfucking artists that got these youngsters thinking that this is the only form of reality that we have. And that's some motherfucking bullshit. Our people fail not because of lack of ability, but lack of information, lack of knowledge. We got to start holding these motherfucking rappers accountable and these motherfucking rap labels accountable. Let's get them motherfuckers out of our community. And now the game is independent. Now we determine who's hot and who's relevant because that's the shit that we gonna buy. We need our own. Martin Luther King lied to us, cuz. Martin Luther King fucked us up. No disrespect to nobody, but we wasn't ready for integration. We supposed to stay segregated. We were supposed to stay segregated until we had our own Fortune 500 corporations. Till we created our own franchises. Until we had our own chain of hotels. Until we had our own billionaires. Until we had our own defense system. Until we had our own identity. We were supposed to stay integrated so that we can build. Because as soon as we integrated, we wanted to aspire to be like them. Their dreams, their aspirations became our nightmare. I'm going to let y'all go. But I'm going to go back to the point that I was driving. We need the double OGs, triple OGs, the OGs to step the fuck up. And let's get this shit right. Because if not, more mamas is about to bury their kids. More grandmothers is about to bury their grandbabies. It's about to get out of hand. It's about to get out of control, man. Shit, let's all do our part. I'm not going to stop. I've been pushing this peace shit when it wasn't popular for my generation. I've been pushing this shit. And I'm not going to stop pushing it. I stand on this shit. I'm willing to go all out for pushing peace. I'm not a bitch. I'm not a punk. I just see the significance in peace amongst our people. We're being targeted. We're being victimized. We're being murdered. We're being hoodwinked, bamboozled, blackballed. We're being fucked over. It's time to get this shit right, cuz.